5-year-old. Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Good evening. Let's see who's here. Quappa, hello. Chamchi, hello. Hinker Bottom. Goodbye. Wow. Quappa toxic. Wanjato, hello. One drunk man vibe. Yo, what's up? 27 months. Thank you so much. One drunk man. 27 long months. Shones, hello. Arigato roboto, hello. Hola, Seraji man. Eric, work computer, no ad block. Oof. That's rough. How's your weekend? The weekend was good. Just chilled, played some games, did some work. Actually, I had a bunch of work that I had happening. Just had like some deadlines and stuff, so was working on that stuff like mostly yesterday. But it was good. It was good. Is this board the same people that designed OP Blast? Yeah, same folks. Yeah, 43 Studio folks. But they also have it on QWERTY Pop, QWERTYpop.com. Yeah. All right. Oh, it looks a little dark, doesn't it? Is it? Sure, that's fine. All right. So today we're building this board called the 4398, and the reason it's called that is because it's 43 for the 43 Studio. And then 98 is supposed to refer to the 980 style board, right? So like it's like an 1800 style board, more so with the top row, right? With the full F row and the top 4 keys above the numpad. But you know, it's kind of like the more reminiscent of like the Jetfire, I guess. The Jetfire is like that. It's like that kind of layout. Missed opportunity for them to send OP Blacks for the build. That's true. I mean, so they did actually send a few other switches. I just decided to go with Gatex because they match the build better. So we have some, you know, R2 style Gatex switches, which are like the beige color ones. Captain Mike, hello. But yeah, OP Black could have been good, I think. I mean, that could have worked too. All right, so. And also I think, you know, like maybe one person could get OP Blacks, but other people might get different switches, right? So if there's more than one person building it. I think Alex might have built this same board not long ago, so there's that. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I see. How do I do this? Let's see. Don't see it there. Why is that? Hold on, guys. Let me check my settings here. Okay. Well. Okay. Alright, let's just get started. So let's see. Alright. Alex had a build too, but if I recall correctly, it wasn't OP Blacks either. Yeah. I guess maybe they're just sending different stuff to people, yeah. Alright, no big deal. Alright, let's get started. So the box arrived in a slightly sorry state in the sense that just shipping woes, you know, like it just it's just like a big box, and you know the box sometimes get a little bit crushed and whatnot over the period of you know, making it all the way out here, so I put some tape to kind of like keep it together. But anyways, this is gigantic box, say that says 43 Studio. And you know, I take this out. Oh, that's right. I just remembered that I need to do captions. 'Cause I always forget. All right, there we go. So So yeah, this gigantic box here comes with a bunch of foam. I did unpack some of the things because I wanted to just like test the PCB and whatnot. So let's get the board out. Very heavy. I did unpack it before, so that's why it's like seals ripped off. We do have the ability to do like foam and stuff if we wanted. So there's like plate foam, there's like PE foam. That's a lot of work though, so I might skip that. And also just to see how it sounds without all that stuff. Let's see on the side. I think I have like extra parts. Let me see what I have here. So these are like, they also include like some gloves, which I don't think I'll need, so I'll put aside for now. And then get our PCB here, which I did unpack and just put it on the side on this pocket here because it was easier. Alright, so we have a hot swap PCB today, so it's going to be a fixed layout. And then there's this box here that I need to take out, but I'm kind of struggling. Oh, there. Okay, and then we have some extra parts here. I don't know what this is actually. Let's see. Oh, I think that might be one of the accents or blockers. We have a bunch of screws here, bump-ons, more accents or parts. And then we even get a stabilizer wire, which is kind of neat. And then we get tools like the hex key, which I don't think I'll need. Put it aside for now. Alright, so let's see. So I already tested the PCB. So this PCB is hot swap. It is QMK and VIA programmable. It does have RGB, lots of RGB. It has RGB LEDs lining the back. It has RGB LEDs on each position. So this is a hot swap PCB. So we only get regular full touch caps and everything kind of like more standard layout. So we get full, full backspace, ANSI enter, full right shift and left shift. It looks like 625 view here on the bottom row, and then regular numpad. But lots of RGB. So, but yeah, just tested it earlier, or like rather before, and everything worked fine. So don't need to go through all that. There's some plate foam here, and again, this is like P foam stuff. It's in stock, yeah. So I believe they had a small run. So I believe the first run of this board actually ran in China, or at least in Asia. And so there were a bunch of people who did purchase and got this board, like because it was in like an in stock kind of sale. They are gathering feedback from builders and whatnot, just to see like what kind of improvements they can make and that kind of stuff. So they sent out this board for me to try out. But yeah, so these are actually not stat pads. Yeah, these are switch pads. It actually even has a cutout for the individual RGB LED, which is quite a lot. But yeah, anyway, these guys take a lot of time to put on. I'm gonna skip them, mostly because I also don't really enjoy the feeling of foam everywhere. But that's just me. It kind of feels like it's like suffocating, and so yeah, I'm gonna skip these guys for now. Alright, let's check out the board. Ooh, alright. Ooh, this finish is nice. So the reason I picked the Cat X, which is because I heard I was told that the board was gonna be this beige color, and so this is electrophoretic coating, as you can expect. It's a very nice and even color. It's kind of like a creamy beige kind of color. Kind of reminds me of the soya color. Yeah. Yeah. So pretty nice color. Very nice even application of the coat here. It looks really good actually. But yeah, so it has an aluminum plate here. The plate does have support for all these different alternate layouts. Actually, it looks like the right shift is not splittable, but it does have like step caps lock and like split backspace, for example, and ISO as well, I think. Yeah. But today's PCB's hot swap, so we do have a fixed layout today. Yeah. Nice rocket nav cluster. That emote. Yeah, and I think it was Drew who put it up. I forget. Anyway, so we'll have to put this get this aluminum plate out. So if I recall correctly, this board is a top mount. So it does have screws that attach the plate to the board. Let's see what's here. So I think these are like the aluminum pieces that go into like these different portions here. Yeah, so looks like we have two different kinds of pieces here. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have plastic pieces. We have frosted plastic pieces like polycarb. So these will go like right here on this part over here. And this is just like, you know, it serves as an accent essentially. So you know, these kind of like go like that. You can put them on using like double-sided tape, which I do have. I believe the reasoning for that was that they just didn't want to have screws going through like the top or the side, because you know you could see the screw, right? So I'll just attach these using like double-sided tape. But yeah, these are like little aluminum or, you know, plastic accents that you can put on. I mean, if I had like different colors, you could change it up here. It would be kind of cool if you had like a I don't know, like Heine beige, right? Heine beige has those like different colored like cherry keys or whatever, having like, you know, like RGB or having like CMY or something like that would be kind of neat here to put like accent colors, like a mix and match. That would be kind of fun as a little accent, extra accent. But anyway, these are little accents that are available that you can just put onto the board, which I'll do maybe towards the end of the build. Okay, so here I have a bunch of bump-ons. Yeah, so circular bump-ons. I think these are probably screws for the plate, which I guess maybe they're not all attached already. Alright, and ooh, okay, this is interesting. So, is this a blocker? I guess it is. So, interestingly enough, you can actually take out this thing. I mean, like, it's obviously screwed on right now, but there is a matched blocker that you can put on. So basically it's like a wind keyless blocker if you want it, but it's one-sided, so it's kind of interesting. I have to say I wouldn't use it on the layout like this one, but as in full technicality, you can put this blocker, you know, remove this guy here and attach this blocker, and you basically get a wind keyless kind of like layout, or one-sided wind keyless layout for the bottom row, which is rather interesting. This also right now comes in this beige color, so right now it's just this one color, but this one does seem to have tabs for screws, like, you know, screw holes, so you can actually put it together with screws. So there's that. Let's put it here for now. Alright, let's get the plate out of here and also put the bump-ons on. Yeah, interesting removable blocker implementation. You know, there are a few boards that have that. I mean, like, so the KMac, for example, did have this before. Some duck boards had, like, the removable or addable blockers. What else? I think LZ boards also had some of the blocker implementation too, if you wanted to add extra blockers for, like, specific layouts. What other boards had it? I mean, like the KBD fans, 5 degree, yeah. Yeah, there's a few boards like that out there that do have this kind of implementation, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, what's that board called? Oh shoot, I don't know why I just forgot. Oh, the AL1. It's a board that I believe what's his name? Triangle Lab or something like that. AL1 was this board that like I think both Nathan and I actually got into that board group by back in the day. It was like 2017 or 2018, something like that. It was like kind of like Blackbird style layout, and I remember that one also had blockers with it. I remember it came with blockers. I got a green one, I remember, and I got like a couple different colored blockers too for it back then. It was a while back, but it's kind of old now, so I don't think people will remember or know about it. It's a nice board though. It actually worked pretty well. Alright, so we have these rather small screws. Okay, I guess. So the point of today's build is actually to kind of like provide feedback, to kind of like gather thoughts about the board. Overall, like what I can see so far is that the finish is nice and even. One thing I have to say I don't like as much is actually using such small screws for the case. These are M2 screws, and yeah, these are tiny. I mean, I get it that you could use like, you know, 10 screws like these or 12 screws like these, but for such a large case, M2 makes me a little nervous. So even though, but I get it though, because right now the clearance here is very little, like between the top and the bottom case, like for the screw diameter to be any bigger, but it gets me a little nervous, to be quite honest with you. And I mean, like, to change the screw size does require a redesign. But yeah, that's like one thing I think about just in general for keyboards. It's like I think case screws should be like M2.5 or larger, in my opinion, for screw diameter. I see a lot of M2 out there still though, and it's fine. They do hold, right? Like especially if you have like 8-10 bolts, right? But it still gets me a little nervous when I like use them, because you know they can strip more easily because they're smaller, and yeah. Anyway, at least M3 for anything larger than 65%. I think M2.5 is okay. There's a lot of boards that use M2.5, like a lot of like TGRs and whatever. You know, there's tons of boards that just use M2.5. M3 is nice though. I mean, still like nice and chunky, but yeah, M2.5 minimum I think is kind of like where I think the break point is for me. But I mean, that's like a personal opinion. Okay, so yeah, as I expected, there are only 4 screws attaching the plate to the top right now. So as far as the top mounting goes, it's actually mounted right up to the edge of the top case, right? So you can see kind of like the tabs are small, just like the diameter of the screw. They just go all the way to the case. Kind of reminds me of like the E8.5, I think was like this. The exclusive board was kind of like this. And then, but I have to say, mounting positions could be changed, for example. So like I think instead of having a symmetrical here, so this has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So this has 14 screws, right? And it's symmetrical, which I think as far as like when you're designing a case, making it symmetrical is easy, right? Because you're like, oh yeah, if it's above, you can just put it below. It's, you know, nice and the same, and it's nice and even. But I think for the sake of like maybe the layout, for example, like, you know, if you like, especially like nowadays, right? Nowadays, a lot of people tend to not use screws at the space bar because it like you know, tightens this part up for when you're typing on the space bar. So like, you know, maybe they could do, actually they could just even take this one out and the rest you can leave the same and it's fine. But yeah, maybe, or even just leave this out as an optional way. No acoustic meme cuts. Yeah, there's no cuts anywhere. It's pretty much just to switch cutouts, and that's it. I think it's kind of nice in a way. It's like kind of no frills, you know. Oh, come on, it's not coming off. So as you can see, the top case is kind of dense, in the sense that it has it you know, it's like the seamless style, so it goes all the way around. But yeah, the plate is pretty. It's like all solid, right? There's the screw has no kind of no extra cutouts of any sort, which is fine. Lots of boards that use plates like this too. This is definitely a personal choice kind of thing, and honestly, you wouldn't know how it differs until you try it. So there's that. All right, cool. But yeah, this top case is pretty chonky. It's actually pretty heavy. But yeah, top case just kind of goes all the way around the case, the bottom case, and holds all the screws and whatnot. I assume these extra holes are for anodizing and whatnot, or anodizing or finishing. Just extra screws. I mean, obviously there's the case screws here that will go through here, but there's a few extra holes here to, I guess, to hold the, yeah, probably to hold the piece up during finishing. Alright, so the bottom is kind of simple. It's literally just a slab, right? An angled slab of aluminum in a way. It does have two pieces. Actually, technically, I guess this is 4 pieces. I mean, 3 pieces, right? So it's 1 piece, 2 piece, like 1 in each side, like accents kind of, and then this angled piece here. This is aluminum as well, which seems to be attached here. But so but the base itself is just slanted. It's just a slanted aluminum base, but it's completely flat at the bottom. Looks clean, however, for this seamless implementation. And as you can see, no daughter board or anything like that. Yeah, a lot of screws. So yeah, so the screws on the base are primarily to hold these pieces. So I assume these 6 screws here are to hold this angled aluminum piece here, which makes sense. And then there are 2 screws on each side to hold these 2 accent pieces that have one of the you know, these actually have the bump-ons on them, so they're kind of crucial to the base. But if they decide to, let's say, do a singular piece, right, of aluminum, then you know, this piece would, you know, these holes would go away. But this is a good way to, you know, to have extra accents or whatever if they are trying to do different colors. Is this their first board? I don't know, actually. I don't know, like, their entire history. So yeah. But anyway, okay, interesting. Let's oh, I see. Oh, that's right. There is a screw here for the accent piece, so you can actually take out this screw. Okay, so I guess one thing that's kind of nice about only using M2 here is that basically you only need 1 screwdriver. But here's the accent piece, or you know, the blocker piece, I guess, and you can actually remove that and attach like a the blocker piece here. So if you actually decide to use the blocker, which I won't today, you could basically attach it like that, and that becomes like a Win keyless style blocker. They did a TKL called the Radiance TKL. Interesting. I'll have to check it out. That's them? I see. Cool. Good to know. Thanks for the background search, Mr. ODM. Appreciate that. Alright, cool. I just put this piece back because I'm gonna use it like Win key style. Alright, so, but the finish on the case is super clean. Like, hey, overall, bro, I see no like actual issues in the finishing. The chamfers are nice and cleanly done. The machining is good. This arrow part here has like an extra bit of bit of chamfered here, like a chamfered and like deepened portion here. I guess maybe so that it's easier to use the arrow cluster here when you switch hands. The USB cutout looks a little on the bigger side and a bit on the deeper side too. So some connectors, I don't know if they all fit. I mean, certainly most USB-C custom cables will fit. I'm not sure about like Lindy or whatnot. Hello, Jordan. How's it going? Yo, 20 months. Damn. Thank you, dude. What's cooking? How you doing, dude? Quite the chunky board here, though. Just like fully covers that part of the dust mat there. Let's try not doing a foamed build today and see how it goes. I don't know how Alex built it actually. I should have checked his video first, but I didn't do it. I was just finishing up some switches here, so I did that and then we started. All right. Okay. Time change hits and I start to slip into it. Oh man, yeah. I mean, especially rough when it's with the kids, right? Because you know, they feel it differently from adults. And so yeah. Or people have pets too, like the time change. It's different for them. So it's always a little bit of an adventure, all right? All right, so let's start with stabs. I have a bunch of stabs here. See, I just have a bunch of leftovers and whatnot, so let's see what I have here. Okay, I have all the wires here. All right, so let's see. See, so we have some Staebies here. So we're gonna need left shift, backspace, enter, right shift, spacebar. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I'm missing one. Okay. 4 ads? All good, I'm getting off work soon. Damn. No, I will not buy an iPhone. Oh, you got an iPhone ad? Interesting. Okay, so 5 stabs for this portion, and then we need 2 more stabs for the numpad portion. So numpad portion, and oh, I still need 1 more insert section here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Been getting non-stop iPad ads. Oh my god, that's annoying. I'm sorry, guys. These ads, I have no idea. I don't schedule them. Just Twitch feeding you these things. Great, I love it. Alright, so for let's see, for the wires, gonna need, oh wait, is this 7U? Oh, maybe this is 7U actually. Oh, huh. Okay, cool. Alright, 7U. Alright. Stabilizer ads maybe someday. Alright, and 2 more here. Alright, lots of steps to do today, but I think I should get through them quickly because these are Staebies and don't need too much lube. Alright. Oh, Mr. K Konako, how you doing? I hydrated. You should hydrate too, though. Alright. Isn't this interesting? I actually have the day off tomorrow from work because they give us a day off work so that we can go and vote. It's not kind of cool. I mean, which is exactly what I'm doing tomorrow. So brother. Alright, let's lube these stabs. Get the lube here, get a brush. I will consume the ads. I get Call of Duty ads. I've gone to Call of Duty ads too. Yeah. I don't think I've gone the iPad ads yet. Call of Duty and adult diapers, so 2 different duties. Playing games duty, and then something else. Weird. My daughter's preschool is closed for election day. Oh, cool. Yeah, I believe for our case, I think we basically traded like holidays to get off. Like for example, I don't think I get Veterans Day off, but I do get I get Election Day off, for example. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting Veterans Day off though. We are walking over to voting spot with our little one tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's such a nice way to kind of promote civic duty. To like, you know, like the kids to see their parents going to vote. That's kind of cool. It's like showing by example, you know? I have to say, I've never in my life accompanied my parents to vote. As in, well, first of all, my parents were international, so they weren't able to vote for a very long time. And then, it never really happened. So growing up, I never really saw anybody go to the ballots. I think the first time I actually really went to a ballot was when I went to vote myself after I was of age. So completely different feeling, at least. Kind of nervous, you know? At the first time. You're like, huh. It's like, where am I supposed to go again? Have to do my research on judges tonight? Yeah. Yeah, I was planning on voting early, but didn't end up happening. Just got too busy over the weekend when the voting polls were open for that. But any case, so I don't know why, but I mean, well, for the folks here in New York, you'll know, like, it's been super hot the past few days. What the heck? Like, I've been wearing a t-shirt and, you know, and pants, like, you know, every day, but like basically no sweater needed outside the past few days. Like, it's been the 70s. Right? 20 some degrees Celsius. It's been super warm the past few days. I was like, man, this is November. It's crazy. What kind of winter are we gonna get this year, huh? Like, I feel like we're gonna get like a crazy winter for like to make up for the fact that we're just having like a weird fall, or we're just straight up gonna get no winter because it's gonna be too warm. I hate that. I want my cold season too, in a way, you know? First time I went to vote to the poll person told me someone had already voted as me? Still got to vote though? Wait. What? Wait, how did that happen? One drunk man. Like, how did someone vote for you? Like, was it... What? Huh? That's so bizarre. Rigged? Yeah, rigged. Only you and you are supposed to be able to vote. We want a cold season, but fuck snow. Okay, I do agree with that. Fuck snow. I don't like the snow. You know, basically after the first snow, right? Oh, it's pretty okay, and then it's like all that Marvel is gone. All that excitement is gone. Snow sucks. Like shoveling snow sucks. Snow that melts and like, you know, becomes ice sucks. Just slushy snow, right? Sucks. Snow is really meh. I don't like snow. I mean, sure, fresh snow good for skiing. Okay. Fresh snow is okay, but after that, it loses all of its inherent value. I don't know. Yeah, that's so weird. Well, I'm glad you were able to still submit a ballot, regardless. It's just so bizarre, though. Rigged AF. That year, maybe ODM had to claim his freedom. Hello, Mr. Diego. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Serious. Doing alright today. It's been busy, so. But yeah, doing alright. Start to the week has been okay. Kind of a little bit of a break in between like big busy periods, I guess. Yeah, for a Monday it wasn't bad. Hope yours has been okay too. How much are bee holes going for nowadays? Are you talking about the glyco caps? Pretty much like retail or lower nowadays, I think. So like, I think it depends on the colorway for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's mostly lower than retail. So like, maybe like 50 or less. Because I think retail was a little higher than that. It was like 65 or something. It should be easy to get if you're trying to get any. Today's been alright for me. Finishing a project with work at the moment. Oh, that's good. It's good to finish these things early in the week, so the latter part doesn't get kind of too crazy. I prefer front loading my week than having everything like due towards the end of the week, because it's just so stressful having deadlines like towards on the Thursday or Friday, or even worse because it gets like, oh, when it gets pushed into the weekend, that's the worst. That's the worst feeling. I hate snow with a passion. I think a lot of people do. I think it's more so like places where there's too much snow. Because it's like yeah, it's pretty the first time you look at it, and then it becomes a hindrance for everything you do. Driving with snow sucks. Shoveling snow sucks. Icy locations because of the snow sucks. Slushy locations with the snow sucks, right? Yeah. It's all fun and games until you're the one doing the work to avoid the snow, right? Yeah. That's really what it is. It's more so like when the snow becomes work for you, that's when it really sucks. Yes, that's when you really don't want that in like wherever you are. Wait, unless you mean HKV. No, no, no. We're talking about just like real, actual snow. So not HKB. Yeah. Not HKB. At least not the snow we're referring to right this moment. No. But it is true that currently I do have the snow HKB in front of me. Canada? Yeah, y'all get a lot of snow, so don't envy you, to be honest. Maybe only for skiing. Kind of envy it. Like having fresh snow is nice often, but otherwise no. Nope. I mean, actually, snow is good when it's not too cold anyway, because otherwise it's just all ice. How often do you ski? Not often. I try to. I like to. I mean, I used to enjoy going like, you know, once a year if I could at least, with the people who wanted to go, right? But otherwise I don't go too often. No. I've only done it a few times actually, because you know I never grew up with winter sports around me because I grew up in Mexico where there's there's no winter sports. But I enjoy them. So I actually, the first time I like snowboard, I tried the snowboard was like in high school. That was the first time I actually tried it. And then later when I was in uni, like in college, I went out to snowboard again. Oh, actually, well, no, I actually did go skiing like in Korea some other time too. And then like I think it was like Arizona, and then like Vermont some other time. I've gone to ski a couple times, but yeah, not too much. I've only skied maybe like 4 or 5 times. Do you get GMK Color Chrome? No, I did not. I don't care about winter sports. I like winter sports personally. I mean, watching especially kind of fun, to be honest. Doing winter sports, I enjoy it too. Not great at them, to be honest. Not like the most fit person to be doing it, but also they're just pretty fun. They're a bit punishing though, if you're not good at it. But it's kind of exhilarating, like skiing, snowboarding. But no, I didn't get GMK Color Chrome, primarily because I didn't like the white color that's being used, and I actually have GMK Monochrome from the first run. That's the one with, yeah, WS2 and CR black. That's the one that ran through Kono back in the day. I remember getting that set in a freaking in a bubble mailer, like the full GMK set in a bubble mailer. It was so frustrating. And all they gave out was like a $15 off whatever code, which obviously I was not going to use anyway because, well, guess what? I didn't want a shot from Kono anymore. So it's absolutely pointless and frustrating. This was like a long time ago too. This was still like old GMK tray era. Can I choose your artisan? You can. I mean, yeah, sure. Not sure if you know what I have or whatever, but yeah, you can try. I probably don't have everything that you can think of, but yeah. I like the high contrast, so I bit the bullet and also got the modern accent kit. Oh, cool. I see. Yeah, I mean, it looked nice. I mean, it looked nice. I think was there a Cyrillic kit as well? I think, or something else. There's like an alternate kit, if I recall correctly. That one looked cool too. But yeah, no, I didn't end up getting it. I do not have monochrome. Yeah, makes sense. I would not expect a lot of people to have GMK monochrome, actually. It was not a very popular set back in the day. Because, I mean, there's white and black, so... yeah. There's other ways to do, like, those colors anyways. Like black and white. So, yeah, it wasn't super popular, I remember. Kind of like, just hit MOQ and that was it. I do not have a GMK black on white, so it will be my black on white in a way. Yeah, that's fine. To be honest, I have to be honest, I actually don't like black on white, like purely black on white that much. It's just not my thing as much. I think it's maybe the contrast or something. I don't know, it doesn't seem to go with a lot of boards either. Like if you put it on black, the contrast is super heavy. So I don't seem to enjoy it nearly as much as I thought I did. I kind of liked it at the beginning, and then I kind of decided like, maybe it isn't my thing. Latam keys. Hola, hola. Oop. This round of CRP is GB is dope. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of CRP, CRP R5 is actually ending tomorrow. For those who didn't know, tomorrow is the last day of CRP round 5. This round is pretty cool. It has a lot of new sets. It has like some of the new ones are the new Japanese beige, Korean beige. There was Egyptian, Taiwanese, I mean Irish and white. And then some of the like the returning sets were, I think, Desco Black, Tulip, Greek Tulip were coming back. But yeah, lots of options this time around and lots of new ones, which is pretty cool. Beige is goated? For sure. For sure it is. I love my beige. Yeah, I mean, Heine beige is also live now. A lot of beige stuff these days, which is kind of pretty cool. I mean, there's no shortage of beige is a good thing too, in the way that, you know, in the way that you can buy white on black readily. It's kind of nice. It's just a classic color scheme. Not for everybody, for sure. Some people are like, oh, it's boring. Yeah, I get it. It is. Sometimes boring looks just nice though. I understand boring sets not being your people's thing though, because yeah, if it's your keyboard, maybe you're looking for it to stand out, so that might just not be as attractive. All right. Might not be the same, but I rather have muted versus beige. That's fair. I mean, it's like more grayscale and kind of more, maybe more modern looking. So, yeah. I'm boring. I mean, same. Have you seen GMK Birch? I was strongly tempted. I have not seen it in real life yet. I've seen a lot of pictures though, and it looks really good. It looks very nice. I have not seen it in real life. That's a set that I actually should have coming soon. I was told that there was a delay for my shipping, but it should be coming at some point soon. I do have that set coming in because I thought it was pretty different, kind of unique. Yeah, it looked good though. In a way that, like, you know, like that other time when we tried what was that, soya milk, nice PT soya milk. I mean, I know that there's like a GMK one too, right? But that set's pretty neat too. I like that one too. Have you checked out the new 21 KB base color? No, I haven't. I got DCS 9009 Cherry Legend. It's so good. Ooh, I was super tempted to get DCS 9009. Oh yeah, that one was super tempting. I didn't get it just because I do have a share of DCS caps already, and I kind of like want to just use those instead. Because, you know, I do have a lot of beige in like GMK or CRP otherwise, right? So I was like, oh, well, I do have a lot of beige already, so just use that for my beige fix. And then DCS, I do have a few sets. So I was like, okay, I think I have enough. So I didn't buy DCS 9009. But I've seen some pictures, like Ankit, I think, has a bunch of DCS 9009, and I think he's posted some cool photos of it. Looks very good. With the Gateron Legends, I think. DCS spacebar took my F1 to another level. Ooh, cool. Maybe it just fits the type of sound it has very well. Who's the oldest first keyboard streamer on Twitch? The first keyboard streamer? It might be 001 Anthony. I think it might be 001 Anthony, the first person who went on Twitch to stream regularly. Top Clack was also one of the first. There were a bunch. Staebies also streamed fairly early on. What's his name? RME You also started kind of early. Yeah, so the original Top Clack show, 001 Anthony, Staebies, RME You, they're some of the first folks. Nathan, like Nathan came like Taya Types came in like kind of later in 2017, if I recall correctly. And then so did I, but like a lot later because I was busy like doing other things. Yeah, I think those might be the first folks who did stream a lot, like relatively regularly on Twitch. Like the folks you might know now, like Alex Odo started in 2020, like he started during the pandemic. Avery started before the pandemic, I think. It was like 2019 or late 2018. I'm not sure actually. Avery has also been around for a bit now. She's been around the community a while too. I actually don't know when she started streaming the first time though. Oh, Tiny was streaming way before everybody in the sense that she did. I mean, she was on Twitch. You know, she started on Twitch as, you know, like doing like keyboard related art, right? Like keycaps and stuff. So strictly speaking, not keyboard building, but would be like the OG person on Twitch in that sense. Yeah, Tiny T. Tiny was my first follower related to a hobby. That makes sense. She has a huge amount of reach. You cannot underestimate how much reach Tiny has through TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, of course. She's been featured in a lot of different places. She knows a lot of people. She has put out a ton of content and stuff, like pretty much everywhere. And so I would not be surprised at all when people would say, hey, like I got introduced to this keyboard thing because of Tiny, but that's because, yeah, she's been around a while, and she's also really put out like her content out there quite a lot, like a ton. So totally understandable that you would be introduced by her. Yeah, Staebies doesn't stream anymore. He doesn't. He actually recently posted, like, on his Discord server, like a big kind of like thought, you know, like his thoughts on streaming and whatnot. That, like, you know, something that he's not currently doing for reasons, and, like, you know, he posted about his personal reasons for it and whatnot on his server if you aren't there yet. But yeah, he stopped for a while now. Tiny, yeah, Tiny makes things. Yes, that's her. That is her. Tiny, or Tiny makes things. I mean, her Twitch alias now is like twitch.tv/tiny, but she used to go by Tiny T or Tiny Makes Things. Yeah. Actually had an artisan before getting a board? Yeah, okay, I mean, keycaps, yeah. I mean, because a lot of people do have, like, you know, regular OEM keyboards, you know, quite early on, so that makes sense. Now she has an actual storefront? Yeah, I know, that's really cool. She actually has a physical store in San Jose. Pretty cool. Really cool. To have like a physical storefront like that. It's just really remarkable. That's like the least to say. Just very cool. Sorry, I won't choose your artisan. Didn't mean to upset you. It didn't upset me at all. I don't know. I don't know why you thought I was upset. I fell down the artisan rabbit hole pretty recently. Is that right, Big Macs and Onions? I guess welcome and I'm sorry, I guess. Just like my my Discord server channel topic says. Falling down the artisan rabbit hole it can be dangerous if you don't know how to control your personal desires, perhaps. All of my raffles kept hitting. When did Simon jump into the mix on Twitch? Simon, Black Simon, he jumped in, I don't know, I'm gonna say like either 2019 or 2020. I'm gonna think 2020 actually. For Simon, yeah, it's either 2019 or 2020. Oh, so why did this turn off? Did this go to sleep on its own? I guess it did. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think he jumped on in 2019, like sometime in the middle of it. Well, actually, I think the oldest stream that I remember might have been in 2020, but yeah, 2019 might be it. Cause that's when I followed him. Oh, okay, he just checked. Cool. I mean, he's had a Twitch account for a while, but yeah, I don't know when he started streaming exactly. But it might be 2020, early 2019, late 2019, early 2020. It's probably around the time that he started streaming. I keep entering raffles because I think I didn't think I'd win, and now my artisan holder is more than full. Oh no, Melanie the Savage. Yeah, the artisan thing piles up super fast, super easily. You think you are not gonna win or something, you end up hitting, and you know, so definitely don't enter anything that you don't think you can pay for, or that you know, definitely like not 100% sure that you want. I think it's just kind of important to know that. I also have decreased a lot of what I've entered for, because it's like I enter for things I genuinely want, or that I genuinely want to use or put on a board or something like that. So yeah, that's a big one though. All right, let's test these guys here. Just buy more artisan holders, right? Yeah, easy. Do you like the Gateron X? It's not for everyone, isn't it? Wait, what do you mean it's not for everyone? What do you mean by that? I like it. I mean, it's basically like a smooth, like a very smooth, you know, Gateron Milky Top switch. I'll not get into resin. Just buy more arsenal holders, right? Oh my god, easy solution, huh? Goodness. As long as it's affordable? Yeah, yeah, as long as you're not going outside of your means, right? Oops. Okay. Sounds alright. Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Dr. Dig is the best artisan. Oh, the hammer keycaps. Yeah, those are pretty cute. The Dr. Dig keycaps. Those are pretty adorable. I'm gonna get some numpad keys here. Test. I don't have any numpad keys here, do I? I want to say that what my favorite artisans are, but I want more people to join the raffle, so I lose. So specific. It's like I don't want to make my favorite artisan maker known because, you know, other people will steal my chances. I guess that's fair. Hello, Gordon. How's it going? Some of my friends and some reviewers didn't like it. It feels and sounds a bit shallow, they say. I'm fine with it. I like it, personally. I like the Gateron X switches. I mean, they look good. I mean, they're really not much different. I mean, like Milky Tops, right? Maybe a bit kind of like on the... like a bit on the kind of like clackier side of things from Milky Tops, but they're nice and smooth, so they're pretty easy to mod. At least for these R2 ones, I found that I don't really need to put switch films on them, so that's kind of neat. Like the housings do sit relatively tightly, so yeah, I mean, they've been treating me well, but I don't know if other people didn't like it for other reasons. Alright, that sounds good. First steps. What's different with the Gateron R2 GAT-X? Oh, sorry, with R2 GAT-X. The main difference is that the color is different. So the R1s look exactly like Milky Top GAT yellows, and then the R2 ones have these like beigeish kind of color, right? And at least I think that I mean, yeah, they're still like just the same amount of smoothness, I think, stock. At least, and I think maybe the first batch that I had of GAT-X switches like seemed to necessitate films because the housings weren't as tight. But that said, I'm not sure if maybe it was just like a batch thing, because other people told me like it was fine. So I didn't use films on these, and they're fine. Yeah, the color's nice though. It's like this kind of cream beige color. It still has a milky top though. So, yeah. I like the color too though, so that's why I'm using them today actually. So I was maybe gonna use different switches, but I was like, oh wait, beige board? Well, let's just do GAT X. Worst case scenario, it is hot swap, this board, so can always take these out and put them somewhere else and put different switches here. Oh shoot. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, I guess what's nice is that today we don't solder, so no soldering involved today. It'll be a pretty decently quick build actually. I need me some snow blanks? Get some. They're more readily available now, so you should try and get some, why not? Can also import them from Japan. Have you pre-ordered Nixies? Not yet. I might though. I'll probably get some, yeah. Just to have an extra batch around to put onto a board or something. Pre-ordering on the last day? Yeah, most likely, or close to. Do a little bit of goalpost moving. Classic Drua. El Clásico. Classicer. I think I'm gonna just buy the extras. That's fine too. I mean, honestly, I don't think it really matters when you decide to get them. I don't think they'll be like limited or anything like that. So pre-ordering is nice if you just want to get them as in the earliest batch possible. But yeah. I don't think it'll matter too much. Oh, who's this? Geo. Hello. How have you been? I've been alright. How have you been? Long time no see. Been alright though. Been busy. Been doing well, but busy. Been doing okay. You know. Been hiding? That's fair. I know that you basically kind of semi-retired in a way, so like it's not quite hiding, more like just doing your own thing. How's it been though? Not semi, fully? Yeah, there we go. So, good life. What everyone aspires to be. I do not have a single keyboard or anything related. That's cool. But that's false. You technically do have a keyboard. What are you typing on right now? Are you on your phone? Surely you'll find a keyboard on your laptop. You're just typing on a virtual keyboard, that's all. Gonna be swapping my keyboard hobby back to Legos again? Oof. Legos. Oh my god, those take a lot of space too though. I wish I liked things that were cheap. Same. Same TBH. I feel like if you're gonna sell off all your keyboard shit, at least keep or buy Philco, Rio Force, or HKB to daily drive. That's fair. I've just fully focused on IRL things. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you know, this is supposed to be a hobby for a lot of people, right? So there's certain things that just take the precedence. I have my own apartment now. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats. Wondering what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that they're clipped onto the plate properly, nice and even. Doesn't really matter too much, but visually I like it. I'll be getting my own apartment soon, then I'll have space to build Legos again. one big IRL improvement, self-improvement or quality of life improvement in order to expand on your hobbies. Big brain. Galaxy brain move. Can't sustain hobby because you lack the space? Just make the space bigger, 5-head. Easy. That's the move. That's the move. What a Chad. Sounds like Among Us lo-fi. Oh, I see. Just download more space. Pusher, no thanks. Oh, that's right. There was that tool, right? Oh man, I remember. Pusher. The Switch pusher. I'm an old man now. I spend my money on nice candles now. That's nice. Although, not much different from spending it on things like keyboards in a way where the utility of a candle only goes so long. You buy 1-2 candles, right? They smell nice, all that, you know, you burn through them. You gotta get a new one, right? But then if you happen to buy a lot at the same time, they kind of just sit. Just like keyboards. Alright, let's test the PCB here. Alright, put all the switches on. I know, it's just funny I'm buying plates and stuff now. I mean, hey, I feel like one side of getting older definitely is like getting excited over homeware, you know, like home stuff. Like plates and furniture and chairs and getting a new vacuum, getting that new Dyson vacuum or whatever. You know, like home improvement stuff. Getting socks is good because it's like, you know, it's nice and warm. It's cozy. It's that's the stuff, man. That's the stuff. It's definitely a sign of getting a bit older and like appreciating different things in life, right? I don't know. At least I personally feel that way, and I personally enjoy that stuff. So yeah. Alright, nice. Everything good on the first try. Great. Alright, let's turn off that lighting. Wait, can I not turn off this lighting? Where's our... Oh, okay. RGB toggle. MO1. There we go. What's this? Oh, is that the numlock? Interesting. I don't know what the... Oh no, that glowing is the underglow. Okay. How do I turn that off? I don't want the underglow on. Brightness, maybe? Huh. IDK. I'll figure it out later. The IRL endgame? Yeah. Getting the good home stuff is the IRL endgame for sure. Nice set of cooking knives and pans. Yup. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Getting a nice set of pots and pans is great. It's so nice. Like getting that one nice cast iron, getting some of those steel ones, right? Maybe get yourself a nice Dutch oven, right? Oh man, good stuff. All clad. All clad expensive too. A good chef's knife, paring knife, and a bread knife. That's fair. Yeah, those are all useful things. No steak knives. I want to learn how to cook. Oh, cooking is fun. I love cooking. Although I'm not that good at it, but cooking is fun. La Crusade, here I come. Oh, classic. Kenji's walk book. Oh, Kenji. Oh man, I remember I bought some walk tools because I was looking at some of the Kenji stuff the other day. Not the other day, like a few months ago. Cooking is easy, just follow the instructions. You know, you're not wrong about that. About just follow the instructions. I mean, that is entirely true. Just follow the instructions. Yeah, recipes are not that difficult to follow. But you know, like the recipes say like, oh, cooking time 40 minutes, or like total time prep time is like 45 minutes or whatever, right? And then it takes you like 2 hours because the first time you're just that slow and like bad at doing stuff. Yeah. You can't just follow recipes to the T though. Yeah, it all depends. Yeah, it is intuition. Yeah. I love Kenji. Yeah, same. He does some like cool, like just improvise a lot. Little feel things though, for sure. I just made restaurant food, now why go out? Yeah. Yeah, getting the feel for things, you know? Like things that you're like, oh, okay, like a touch of like ginger here, or you know, maybe using this or that, like spice or condiment, or maybe like adding more like a different kind of oil here, or maybe like, oh, like maybe washing your meat here is good because it'll take away some of these flavors that are unpleasant when you cook it, or something like that, you know, like for like soups and things like that. It's kind of important. And in some other cases you want to put that full bone in, right? Full bone in like soup stock, and then using that to cook other stuff. Yum. Yeah, full-size fridge in New York, Diego. It's normal sized, I guess. Quite a few screws, huh? Alright. Wait, actually no, mine I don't have like the nice double door ones. Those are crazy. It's just super nice though. Alright, cool. Alright, that's all done. Pretty quick. Alright, what are we gonna put on this, huh? I don't know yet. Don't sleep on beef bones, they have a lot of flavor. Oh yeah, beef. You know that rotisserie chicken that you bought from Costco or the supermarket or whatever? Use that bone. Make that extra stock for soup and other things. Yum. Delicious. Sandstorm would match, but that's an obvious choice. True. I do have like other beige stuff. I mean, starting from like CRP to among other things. Yeah. Bone marrow. Haven't seen Sandstorm in a good while. I have it on a different board right now. Last time we used it, we used it on the Ella last time. It's right here. Let me show it to you. I actually still have to like pack this up and whatnot, but yeah, here it is. This is Sandstorm on black. Oh, also know why show has no sound when I'm not? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why it does that, Twitch. It's kind of weird. You can change it? Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a setting thing. Okay, I'll take it off your hands. Thank you so much. I actually got that after the group buy, well after the group buy actually. For a long time I was like, oh man, why didn't I not pick up Sandstorm? I should have. Totally regretted not getting Sandstorm when the group buy ran. Testing. Oh nice, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I think you accidentally put your pin code on the stream title. Yeah, sorry. If you have my debit card or something, you can go ahead and withdraw all my cash, right? Using that pin. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm also testing that. Okay, Mangoes. What's up, dude? How's it going? All these shows for me, but it seems actually gone. It's gone for me at least. It's gone in my chat window. Just refresh your chat. Yeah, it is gone at least on my end. All right, I'm gonna put these accents on. Cause yeah, double-sided tape I heard works for this. Where did I just put it? Oh, right here. Cute tiger, thank you, mama hoo hoo, mama hoo hoo. Hello. How's it going? Nice username. Alright, there it is. Alright, they don't move. That's good. Should I go in on Heine Beige or CRPR5? Ooh, that's tough. If you don't have ABS Beige, I would say Heine Beige. If you already have some PBT, you know, for example. That said, it all depends, because so CRP has a lot more uniqueness for the sub-legends space. So like if you want to set with sub-legends, I think CRP is a move. But I do think a nice regular beige set like Heine Beige or, you know, like classic beige, right, is also kind of like, it looks cleaner, you know, so kind of depends on that. Alright, so what key set are we gonna put on this? I do have, let me see what I have here. I do have like MW retro lights, which it was the set that Space Cable sent out before, which I I think should go okay with this. Let me see about compatibility first though. Classic retro Arabic, that could work, yeah. So this one has like, let's see, it has basic compat there. Does it have 1800 compat? It does have 1800 compatibility actually, if we wanted to use something like this. I do have CRP. I do have some GMK stuff. So yeah, it's up to you guys. We could do this though. Wob? I don't know about wob on this though. I don't think I would do wob on a lighter board like this. I actually don't like the huge contrast of like really light boards with wob. Kind of looks off to me. Just like doing black on white with boards like this also kind of looks off. I mean, sorry, black and white on like completely black boards also looks off. We can try Retrolights. Why not? I mean, I haven't tried this one, so let's see. Oh, it looks pretty good. Oh, it has recessed stems. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just do some classic beige. I do have the set here anyway, so why not? And oh, it sounds kind of nice actually. Just good old beige on this. The legends look okay too. Let's see. Is this same beige as GMK? I think it might be slightly different, like slightly, because is this PBT dye sub? So let's see. Oh no, this is like OG. So I think the it's more saturated on GMK, or I mean actually no, this is probably a little bit yellowed. Let me actually get like an actual GMK set beige. So over here, so this is actual GMK beige. It looks a little bit more saturated, yeah. So a little bit grayer on the MW Retrolights here. Right? Kind of like more on the warm tone. So not quite the same. But like a warmer tone. And this is kind of more grayer on the MW Retrolights, but it still looks pretty good. And for the alphas is a bit closer. Maybe slightly darker on this one here on the GMK. But yeah. How many keyboards do you own? Quite a few. More than I should have, probably. Oh, F8's us. Oh yeah, sorry, I put it in the wrong position. My bad. Oh, okay. I have to say, one thing I have for feedback right now, like right away, is I don't even know if any Artisan's gonna fit on this. The tolerances are extremely tight for the keycaps. Like, it fits these keycaps fine, but I'm a little worried it will fit anything else. Like or even if you use like a different profile that's not cherry. So for example, like some of the spherical stuff where the bottom part kind of tapers off slightly differently might bind a bit more easily. So I would say I'm gonna provide some feedback saying that they should maybe loosen up on the tolerance a little here, because I could see this totally being an issue over time, like especially with different users. Lube it, make it fit. Simon did an inventory check today. He has like 39 rectangles. Wow. That said, I actually expect, you know, like a bunch of the content creators out there probably have a ton of keywords. Yeah. Those are rookie numbers. Yeah, compared to Vint keys, that is definitely a rookie number, because Vint keys, on the other hand, has like bajillion as well. So gotta pump those numbers up. I think I looked at a board from 40C Studio at a while back. Did they make a TKL? Yeah, they made I think Radiance TKL is what one Jerkman had said. Yeah. Do you have any heavy grails? I don't have heavy grail, no. Like the heavy grail meaning the Norbauer one? No, I don't. I don't have that one. I don't know what the... Okay, so I think that's 1U. Alright, so I think this is symmetrical, so it's something like this. Oh wait, no. I want to put a control here. No step caps? Yeah, not on this one because it comes with a fixed layout due to hot swap sockets. But I think if it were solderable, it would have... I mean, the plate does support step caps, so yeah. It's like unevenly pushed down. Hold on. Okay, numpad. My new coffee scale arrived. Nice. Do you get like a fancy coffee scale? I just use like the you know, not super expensive ones. I mean, they still have like pretty decent precision for like the, you know, for like significant numbers, for like the measurements, but I don't think I've gone anything like too crazy. Let's see. Super, then numpad stuff here. Oh wait, wrong position for the minus key. Let's see. Oh, it comes with these like accents. Kinda whatever about it personally. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just use these colored ones. I don't understand these icons though. It looks okay. And maybe I can put artisans like on the other positions. Let's see. So maybe I'll do the black accent thingies on the top left. Do they do anything? No, these are completely for just decoration, really. No, they don't do anything. They're just stuck on there. Stoplight colors, yeah. Stoplight colors, yeah, because it's called MW retro lights, which is that's what it is, like a stoplight. It's like a stop sign. I mean, yeah, like a traffic light. I guess I can just put like some. I'll just do that and then put some artisans on the other 2 slots. I think that'll work. For French and Belgian users, we don't have many nice GMK choices. ISO Azurity, only Bibbed cares for us. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Azurity is definitely very limited in like layout support. That's unfortunate, but yeah, it is true that it is very specific, right? Alright. Let's put some artisans on this. Alright. Very warm, kind of toned E-beige. Let's see what I'm gonna put on this though. What I'm in the mood for today. The stoplight thing is kind of interesting. Could work with something else. Let's see. Colors like that. Maybe this kernel might work well for here. And then dark gray to match the keyboard accent. Oh yeah, something like black, right? That would be kind of neat, yeah. Or like dark grayish. Maybe I'll try this guy, or this is kind of like dark gray with a bit of a flare to it. I think that'll work. What set is this? This is MW Retrolights. Milky Way Retrolights is what it's called. It's a set that I got from Space Cables. It's a cherry profile PBT, recessed stems, has a bunch of accents. It's like an all-in-one kind of kit. And yeah, it's not bad. Price-wise, it seems pretty decent too. Alright, cool. Oh man, this board is huge. Alright. Let's get this typing thing on. Alright, so I think that should be fine. Alright, how's that? Alright, cool. Okay. Alright. Oh, music off. Alrighty. Okay, monkey type's asking me to refresh. Okay, refreshed. Cool. Alright, all done. Alright, so today we have this set called, this keyboard called the 4398. This is a keyboard from 43 Studio. They are also the ones who have released OP Black, for example. There's like a weird thing over here. And then so this is in the E-beige colorway here. It's a E-coat here for the board. And yeah, this was sent out to test out, to just check out, and to kind of like provide some feedback, just to check it out. It's basically a top mount board. Currently has an aluminum plate on it, It has these aluminum accents here. This is actually like replaceable. It can be a 1U blocker if you want it to be. You can replace it with a piece that's like this one that you can attach there. But yeah, top mount, like kind of 1800 style or / full size style keyboard from 43 Studio. They ran a run of this like in stock and also like on sale like in China and Asia, but they're planning on making improvements and stuff based on feedback and whatnot. So yeah, just checking it out today. And all right, let's give it a shot here. All right, cool. Let's go. This is Gateron X R2 switches, Lube with 205 on an aluminum plate with MW retro lights. Ooh, wow, 137. Oh my god, if I hadn't choked, I might have beaten my score. Damn, that was fast. Pretty good. I think it sounds pretty good. It sounds like an input device built by none other than Miyago 11. What's up, Mason? Sounds like a big top mount board. Yeah. It actually sounds pretty good though. That's the nice thing. I actually expected it to be maybe like hollow or maybe have a bit more resonance to it because it's such a big board. But actually sounds pretty nice. It has no foam on it. They actually did include like plate foam, and there's no case foam or anything like that, so there's nothing like that. But this is kind of like a nice no frills sort of like top mount 1800 style or full size style kind of board. And even without all the foam, like they do have like P foam if you wanted it. I didn't include any of that, and it sounds pretty good. Maybe it sounds different with everything. Maybe other people have built it with all the add-ons, so I'm sure it probably sounds different from that too. But yeah, this is pretty good. I will provide some feedback though, like for example, like some of the things that I personally, prefer about boards is like using M2 screws for the cases a bit. I prefer like M2.5 or larger. I'm okay with the accents having to being put on with like double-sided tape. I think they'll probably include it on like actual production run units. Because they didn't want to show any screws here. That's why it's double-sided tape here for the accents. One thing I definitely noticed is like it's super tight. I'm not sure if you can see, but the keycaps just barely fit all. Like the clearance is there, it's fine, but they kind of just barely fit into the board. And so I feel like anything that's not cherry profile like this will probably bind or have issues. Probably you're going to try to tell them to basically loosen up a little bit on the tolerances, like in every single cavity here. Which just looks very, very tight. But yeah, but otherwise it looks pretty good. It's pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna go over the mods. Oh, is the spacebar screw installed? Oh yeah, it is. It is, Drew. Oh, this one's like kind of. interestingly sounding R4. Maybe the keycaps actually though. But yeah, sounds pretty good. I mean, I think it overall sounds pretty good. Just one thing is, yeah, for sure, it's too tight. This spacebar, it is PBT, so I think it's kind of just a little tight on the stab here, which is why it kind of sounds a little flat. But in regular typing, it seems fine. Actually, it might have to loosen it up here, but I don't know. Earlier it was okay, but then now it's kind of sounding like it's a little bit bound to the stab. Yeah. Let's see. Is the spacebar screw installed? Yes, it is. It is installed. Yeah, I have all the top mount screws installed right now. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, that sounds fine actually. That sounds pretty good. So I think at least in regular usage it seems fine. Can you try it without the screw and with an ABS spacebar? Yeah, I could try that. Let me see. Sure, why not? ABS spacebar. Okay, I could grab the one that's on the Happy. That's a 7U, so. Yeah, couldn't fit a keycap puller. I'm not surprised. Definitely something to provide feedback on, just to be like, hey, like, people are not gonna be able to remove their keycaps. Artisans obviously are like more likely going to have problems with it, but yeah. Let's see, remove the spacebar screw. So here. Ooh, okay. Sounds different already. All right, let's see. Yeah, for sure. Apples to apples. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking anyway. I'm curious myself. So, I know, like, for example, on the, you guys know the Matrix 8XV 2.0, right? Like the 1.20G or like the ADD, right? I'm pretty sure that those also have a spacebar screw for top mount, and I know a lot of people who like decide to remove it. So it's probably akin to that. Like, it's probably gonna be a bit different from there. So we'll see. Pretty sure that's also the case in the Matrix Sports. People decide to not use it, or like put like something in there to like pad it to basically prevent it from rattling or something like that. But yeah. Let's see. So let's give it a try here. Here's the without the spacebar screw for the top mount. Yeah, that sounds nice. Actually, it sounds a lot better, I think. It kind of sounds like, yeah, it sounds like looser and it's nicer. The one with the screw definitely sounds a bit harsher and actually louder. It actually sounds a bit more muted without the screw. But it's nice. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, that is pretty nice. So yeah, this is PBT. This is PBT. So I can change it to an ABS spacebar, just the spacebar though. So we can try that. Let's see. Okay, so here's an ABS spacebar. So this is ABS from GMK, like 9009. Well, it matches pretty well actually, color-wise, pretty close. So let's give this a shot. Just do a 30-second one here. Yeah, so this is now ABS spacebar. It sounds a bit louder than the PBT. So a bit louder in general, like volume-wise, a bit louder, and maybe like a bit kind of like less dense, because the spacebar seems kind of like on the denser side. Kind of like reminds me of like when you use like CRP. So yeah, kind of like less dense of a sound. Yeah, completely different. PBT and ABS, the sound is like completely different. So definitely worth trying like both if you have both around. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through the spacebar part. What's that sound? Is that rubbing? Oh, I think that's rubbing. Yep, that's rubbing. Okay, definitely have to give that feedback that it's gonna rub. That's definitely the flashing from the plastic rubbing a little bit. So you don't hear it when you're typing, but if you're like pressing it pretty heavily, then you can definitely hear it. But yeah, sounds pretty good. I actually like it for a board that has yeah, there's like bits of plastic here that I need to like chip off. But yeah, I was looking around on Novelty's website and I found SA sale in stock. Huh, interesting. Cool. Maybe they purchased some units, I don't know. Good night, please truck me in. Yeah, someone truck one drunk man. Oh wait, how do you do it? Oh, trunk. There we go. It doesn't show on their keycaps though. Oh, maybe it's just miscategorized? I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, so this sounds pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with how this sounds. Yeah, I definitely think I like the sound of the PBT in this right now, as Ninewalker said. Just sounds kind of nicer, kind of cleaner with like less, slightly more muted sound. I I think it sounds kind of like neater than the ABS. Personally, I like it more. But I think it might depend. You might just want to try different switches too. But at least for this particular case with the Gateron X and the aluminum plate, it seems like I like PVT a little more. Yeah. And yeah, I think other than that though, the board pretty good. Like, you know, no foam needed, at least so far that I've tried. No foam is pretty good with these GAT switches and aluminum, and there's not much hollowness, like resonance in a bad way that I can hear, which is a plus sign for sure. Like that's a plus one as far as points here. But the rubbing for keycaps is like 100% likely. It's way too tight, way too tight. So definitely will tell them like you guys need to really chip off a little bit more space here for the keycaps for clearance, because yeah, these cherry profile caps just barely fit. So, and obviously these sculpts are cherry profile like, so I think that's probably they're fine. But yeah. All right, cool. Okay, so let's just show off the board, I guess. Alright. The board looks good though. It's a massive board here, massive like 1800 full-size style board. It looks really good though. I actually really dig it. It's rare to see these kinds of layouts nowadays. So I like it a lot. The MW's retro lights looks good on this too. Kind of on more the grayer side, right? As you can see, it's a little less warm of a beige. A little bit on the grayer side, but it's still a very nice clean set. The dice up looks pretty crisp nonetheless. Good alignment too. So yeah, nice set as well. I like the accents. The black looks good against the E-beige here. The overall finishing of this particular board is impeccable. I have seen 0 defects on the finish. It's very smooth all around. Yeah, like it's really clean. No smudging, no chipping, nothing like that. It looks very good. Around the screws, pretty much every single part looks really clean for the aluminum. So definitely brownie points on the quality of the board itself. This is just really good. I mean, like, yeah, I could probably suggest like cleaning up on the USB port. That's something that could be done. Basically just not having that PCB portion show, having a nice USB port kind of like cut out. That's maybe another feedback I'll provide, is just to clean up the USB port section here, the opening. Is this Cerakote or Anode? This is E-coat, E-beige. This is E-coat, yeah. Electrophoretic coating. These large bump-ons actually fit the board nicely. The board is so heavy, right? So these bump-ons actually look pretty good on this. I actually don't mind these bump-ons at all. This is just like aesthetic kind of cut here. Pretty pronounced chamfers on the sides, so you can see the corners and the sides pretty pronounced. But looks good. I mean, overall the board itself looks very nice. I really do like it, how it looks. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with how it looks. I'm gonna give you a like slightly different angle for the from the front here, so you guys can see. This is what the board looks like from this front camera. The E-beige, as you can see, on the top down it looks a little bit warmer, maybe a little bit more more colored, but here on the front with the lighting from above here, it looks a little bit clearer. But it looks very good. I actually really like how this looks too. Yeah. Yeah, MW retro lights on the set here too. Looks pretty nice. I dig it. Yeah. Alright. So sound is pretty good on this board, so I think I'm gonna keep it like this without the spacebar screw. It sounds pretty nice. Actually, this board might be perfect for something like work, like for data entry, things like that. This is actually really nice. And this set goes nicely with it, so I think I might just leave it like that for now. Alright, cool. Eco chipping scares me? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you're not careful, I guess you could definitely chip that a bit. But, I mean, I think it's general care for boards is about the same for Anno or Eco. So yeah. Is this a personal board? I think I do get to keep it for a bit. At least for now. They sent it out and they're like, you can have it for now. So I might take it to work or something. But it's mostly just to provide feedback and such, so I think that they want me to keep it around so that I can like try it out for a bit and whatnot. So I might actually do that and just take it to work or something like that. Maybe go for like data entry, having a numpad around again. Well, I don't do that as much anyway, but it's useful. Nice chonky. It's a good looking board though. I think it's a good looking board. I think this blocker thing is kind of gimmicky, to be honest, right? But it's a little extra touch. Like it adds an extra seam here. Yeah, I mean it still doesn't look bad. So yeah, it's okay though. If this is what they want as an accent, that's fine. But overall, the rest looks pretty good. The rest does look pretty nice. I'm gonna try Gatex when I want something on the other end of the spectrum. Wow, that emote from my beloved CJs, but still smooth. Oh yeah, Gatex, really like them, especially these new ones, the Gateron X R2 ones, these beige ones, really nice. Have been pretty smooth. I haven't had to use films for them. Yeah, no complaints from my end. The springs are pretty nice. I just use the stock springs that they come with, which are like 63.5, 65 gram-ish, right? Or 60 to 65 gram-ish. But pretty good too. Pretty consistent as well. Got yellow springs essentially. Yeah. I'll have to swap to 60, but that's cool. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever top my Duroc Palm linears. Definitely my favorite switch. Oh, okay, cool. The Duroc Pianos, Duroc Palm. Those are nice too. Yeah, Cobalts or Duroc Palms. Those are good. Especially if you like the more clacky, like more pronounced sound to them. Yeah, pretty nice. All right. I think I should wrap it up here now. So gonna wrap it up for today. Gonna see who we can raid today. And let's see. I see Mr. Lolsax Ryan is streaming. He's streaming a Jane B2ME. I guess it's a personal board. I see Mr. Inomushiki Frank doing a Valhalla. I see Mr. Interloper Creative. Thok but respectfully. I'm not sure what he's up to. Oh, maybe he's doing. I think he's lubing switches. I'm not sure. It's Firewire building a Dallas. Nina Gogo building this. What is this degen board salami build? Not sure what it is, but another thing. And I see the Key Circle doing a AO3 Polaris rebuild. So whoever you guys wanna check out, you can go raid. If not, I'll just flip a coin actually. All right, let's see how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. All right, RNG it if we don't have a preference. Polaris? Okay, sure, we could do that. The Key Circle. It looks like they just started too, so we can shoot them a raid. Someone's relatively new. It looks like they might also give away something. So maybe shoot a raid over there and see how it goes. The Key Circle. Alright. Let's see. Alright, if you had to give up all but one keyboard, what would you keep? Alright, there's our rate message. I think my answer, I think I've told a lot of people, is probably like HKB or something like that. But anyway. Alright, friends. Let's go raid the key circle. I want to thank you guys for coming by tonight. Later this week, I'll probably be building 2 boards. One is Jane V2C, and the other is the Spurno 59. I'm going to be building that soon, which is currently on group buy for the rest of the month. That one is basically 60% with arrow keys, but yeah, you can check that and interest check for that. But I'll be building a proto for that later on. And yeah, there'll be more stuff in the near future. I probably will be building a stellar and whatnot later next week, I think, when it releases. But yeah, I'll catch you all later. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your week. Bye.